Ladies and folks, my name is PlasmaRPG and welcome to the third episode of RPG Discuss. This series where I basically discuss anime, manga, game related shit. I basically discuss anything from anime to manga to like whatever I feel like discussing. And I normally do these after 12 a.m. So from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. I decide to record at night because I'm sleep deprived and I say a lot of weird shit when I'm sleep deprived. So now that I have lack of sleep, I'll contradict myself a lot. Trust me, in the next 10 minutes I'm going to be saying statements I'll contradict one another. And this week's or this, I don't know if I'm going to do this daily. I think after this third episode I'm going to stop for a little bit, get back to my normal routine videos, because these are actually some things I do for fun, and I'm enjoying these type of videos because you guys are commenting paragraphs of greatness. Come on, keep commenting paragraphs of greatness, because I love to read those and post on Twitter and see you guys' reaction to all these greatness comments we've been getting. So today's discussion is going to be Fanservice Manservice, the branches of Fanservice. Because Fanservice, if you do not know, there will be something in up top screen, maybe in the description if I can't fit in the video. It's basically such as like nudity, cleavage, beach episodes. Fucking beach episodes are basically fanservice galore, bad scenes, and all these other things are fanservice. Alright, if you follow me on Twitter or even watching my videos, you know that I am not a big fan of fanservice. I actually fucking hate fanservice. Oh yeah, before I continue, hold on. Let me show you all this. If you follow me on Twitter, obviously, which you should, look at the description below, by the way. I do juice choices. So today's juice is, now if it doesn't sound like piss, it is apple juice. You can see the color. Yeah, apple juice is, I love apple juice, to be honest with you. That's why I bought this like a bootleg brand, whatever. It's down to premium. Like 1 liter costs $2.50 with taxes. Canada's taxes are insane, like 30%, whatever. Tastes like how normal apple juice would for the price of half. Not even bad. So now, the reason I don't like fanservice is because some shows have a lot of fanservice. Like, there is actually a category which I actually discovered on Twitter. Actually, I was having a discussion about fanservice on Twitter, and if it wasn't for this one tweet by a user called, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find the tweet. If I can't find the tweet, I'll find his profile for you guys. You can follow him on there if you do so inclined. What was his name? Come on now. It was Zab092. So I follow him on Twitter. He's a cool guy. I talk to him a lot about different numerous topics on Twitter if I feel so like. And basically I was talking about fanservice. He was like, if there are a lot of fanservice, you would know it is the category Ichi. Now Ichi is basically a branch of fanservice that has like, it's not like hentai was actually sexual or genital. It's basically like, it hints at it. So it sort of teases about that. And I was like, that just blows my entire argument, because I always thought like fanservice would be like all this stuff, but then like thinking about the Ichi category and the different categories, just thinking about it is quite weird, to be honest. And also the reason I'm like, well, it's okay to have fanservice in your shows, just please don't have it so much. Let's talk about No Game No Life. In episode 6, the whole fanservice, the whole like little sexual thing with Soro, like freaking Sora and like Jubil and everybody else, it's like how they would also hint at it, like how they would freaking have bad scenes like every episode. I swear that anime is like after episode 6 became a fanservice galore. Let's talk about Rail Wars. Yes, I love trains as a kid. I know I never watched How Much to Train as a kid, but I love trains. But you can't make an anime about trains interesting. I know, maybe that's why they did the fanservice, because you can't make a show or an anime about trains interesting or entertaining enough to watch. They add the fanservice, but the fanservice is very annoying. Like, sometimes my favorite shows have fanservice as well, and I don't mind that, but if my favorite show has so much fanservice, it just takes off the value of the show. Like, I don't want to see fucking titties and like fucking ass like every 5 minutes. Like, come on now. Like, it's so annoying. Like, maybe I sound illogical or not. Maybe that my mind isn't clear enough to think the idea that if you want to add fanservice like once in a while, like maybe one episode or two, sure. But let's talk about yesterday's video about the filler animes. I think some animes who like have a lot of filler, I think are more bound to have fanservice. I think Fairy Tail's manga does have like Ichi like fanservice, or like the anime itself is borderline Ichi, basically means it has like a lot of fanservice as well. There's some moments of like Lucy, her character, you can tell from that Fairy Tail 2014 that she so became a fanservice character. Also, let's talk about High School DxD. Let's talk about that show. That show, you can tell, is going to be fanservice galore, because literally people are naked in that show. The fucking male characters are pervert. That show represents like the most of the audience. freaking EC or Issei reminds is basically like the actual person watching the show, so portrays the actual person watching the show, the whole harem anime thing. So, and also let's talk about the category of Yuri, lesbian love, and also gay people in the anime, and man service itself. So there are different categories. Fan service. What do I think of fan service overall? I think fan service is the most annoying shit if it's every fucking where. If you show it once in a while, I'm okay with it. Just if the fan service interrupts with the flow of the river. So let's do this weird analogy as I take a sip of this awesome apple juice. Hold on. Let's say the plot is like a river. So the plot's like a river, and fan service is like the fucking like brick wall that the beavers made, the creators made. So it interrupts with the flow of water. You don't want that. You want the water to keep flowing because the water goes on natural flow and all that stuff. So it can be annoying. I'm using the word annoying a lot, I know, but it just irritates me. There's some video games that also have fan service. Skullgirls, that game has fan service, and it's just like, it's whatever though. Sometimes you have to have some fucking like, you know, cleavage once in a while, but beach episodes are also a thing which is like literally, it's just like, as a teenager, maybe I'm going through this phase in my life where I have sexual needs and everything, and I can sort of understand why they add fan service, because most of their audiences are probably like horny teenagers or the Japanese men who are watching this show. So I get the whole economy factor in Japan, also like the fact that most of the men won't get married and everything, and they're like the females, like, you know, all this like also in the background. Also they do this reason for like maybe, you know, to grab the audience attention. Fan service is literally like service for fans, to please the fans. Always like to get the fans like stay watching the show. So Real War is like a shit ton of fan service, then basically like, you know, get the people to start like watching it. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you heard, hey, you heard that Real War shit, fans was fuck, nigga, I'll watch that shit right now, fam. Like that's what niggas be thinking. Like, you know, I'll watch it just because of fan service. I'm watching Real Wars. I'm hoping that maybe some episodes will get interesting, but I think at this point Real Wars isn't gonna get like any more action packed in the first episode. When Sakura basically fucking did like a taekwondo shit and just clicked like police officer. That was the only action you're gonna get. So what are your thoughts on fan service? I know I rambled on and made no sense, but maybe I'm still vibing with that's why. But overall, if you want to add fan service to your shows, please be my guest. But you know, this fan service just interrupts the flow of story and plot. Like obviously, if your anime is long, ongoing filler, then sure, fan service maybe episodes once in a while would be like, you know, if Fairy Tail adds fan service episodes once in a while, I'm okay with that, because obviously the show's long. You need to have, obviously they're doing the manga as well, so you get filler episodes are where no fan service episodes should be, in my opinion, because it's not story effective. So I think filler and fan service episodes are something that should be separate and not really interrupting with the story. Because if fan service interrupts with the story, it's just going to be so bothersome and I'm going to get distracted. Because High School DxD is one of those shows where you can watch the plot for the fan service. There are Ichi categories as well. You can watch, and Ichi is basically, Ichi animes are basically something you don't watch for the story, you just watch it because it's there. You watch for the wrong reason. So overall, hopefully I'm not rambling on too much where I don't make any sense. So comment below your thoughts on fan service, the categories, Ichi, man service, whatever you want to talk about. Man service is something that, like, since the majority of anime viewers and reviews and people are males, though nobody really fucks with the anime male category. So I think Free Watabi Swim Club is a good example of this. So basically, Free is also like an anime that I like a lot, but not for the man series, obviously, because I'm a dude, I'm a straight dude, I promise you that I'm not gay. Oh, there's nothing wrong with gay people, obviously, but I'm a straight person, so. Free is a man series anime made for the females, and I think the female audience can, I think I'm okay with man series anime, because man series animes really aren't a thing that are out there. It's like, you know, man series animes are very, very rare. I don't know if they're very, very rare, but Free is one of those popular ones that I think the female audience can appreciate it, because I want to know how females feel like watching these, like, you know, fan series with females. I want to know how they feel, to be honest. If you're a female watching the video, tell me how you feel about fan series, because I would love to read your thoughts, because I never get to ask a female what they think of, like, anime such as High School DxD and other Ichi, like, animes. So overall, that's my video. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe. I know this video is kind of a rant, laying all my thoughts out, because that's the point of the discuss videos, to discuss in the comment section below with paragraphs of greatness. So be sure to visit my Facebook fan page or my Twitter if you're that kind of person. Visit my collaboration channel at No Good Anime, where I upload anime OVAs and anime movie reviews, and I will see you guys later. Farewell.